Hi everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. I'm Bebe. Welcome to my channel, Arcadia Collective. I try to read the energies that are prominent in the collective and tell the story that the cards want to tell. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so if it sounds like it's for you but then the next message doesn't, leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. I intend for these readings to be timeless, so whenever you find them is when you're meant to. I hope everyone's well. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to try to clear my head and come on and see what's going on in the collective. Let's see, we're following the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in the Twin Flame dynamic. Where did we leave off? I think Masculine was in the 5D getting healing, and now he is out of it. Well, some may be out of it. We might see that there are a few that are still in there. I mean, it's a big collective, and these are kind of general readings. So, oh, and then, let's see, I think in the last reading, Feminine was, it looked like the Divine Feminine was going to be entering into the 5D to get some healing too, so I don't know, let's see what comes up. I don't know where I don't know where they are right now, so like I said, I couldn't sleep, so I just wanted to pop on and see what was going on in the ethers. Kind of like when you can't sleep and you turn on ESPN and check the scores. That's what I'm doing. Excuse my coffee. Alright, let's see. I already called in the protections and stuff, and that's why the sage is going, so I'm trying to streamline this. Videos are over an hour. So, oh, that's nice. Where's my spray? I've got this Purify Aura cleansing spray that I've been using. It's really nice. It kind of smells clovey. Just kind of hoo-hoo, purify everything. Alright, let's see. We start out with the fairies. This is the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. They've been really good talkative lately, so I'm going to stick with this setup that I have. Alright. Fairies, talk to us about what's going on in the Twin Flames. Some of the other readers have been tapping into a set of Divine Masculines that are kind of coming out of being in the fog about the connection, and they're like looking around and realizing that they have to make a change. Oh, that's too many. So, oh, okay, she wanted to, okay. So let's see, Phoenix wanted to jump. 3? Let's start out with 3. Oh, Green Woman, hello. Lisa the Shadows and Luathis the Wild. Okay. These are energies that have come out before, so let's see. I think Green Woman was in the feminine energy. Lisa of the Shadows, which is help for the hopeless, lost, and fallen. Souls connecting for healing, that came out before. Healing deep damage, so somebody's healing deep damage. And Luathis is impulsiveness. Maybe somebody wants to jump before they're ready. Let's see. Ambitious. Take a risk, new approaches. So maybe someone's like looking for new approaches to this healing. The Green Woman is really, she's powerful, but She has kind of a detached feeling to her sometimes. Sow wild seeds, tend your ground, maturity, take risks, and reward. Growth. So, I like, look at her face. She's like, F you, I'm going my own way. You can go your own way, go your own way. So maybe she's like calling for someone to be independent, confident in themselves, like true to their own nature, you know. See, I thought I noticed something on her, like, no, maybe not. It's just shadow. I thought maybe she had like markings on her face, like the Picts, they would paint their face with blue paint, and it kind of looks like that, like, is around her mouth a little bit, but it might just be shadows. I love her little animal familiar. He just looks like some little tree entity, like her dog. But he's made out of wood, just like she's all adorned with sticks and horns, because she is like the energy of the wild. She's she might be bigger than a fairy, bigger than a pixie. I don't know. She just feels very free. But this is Lisa the Shadows. This is souls connecting for healing, help for the hopeless, lost, and fallen, healing deep damage. I have to meditate on them a little bit. Haste, impulsiveness. Let's keep going. I'm still not sure if this is masculine or feminine, because sometimes they switch up the energies to the top or the bottom, whatever. So, the time before this, when I drew the love quotes cards, there was a song there that I couldn't place. And I found out, I looked it up, it was from The Voice. The contestant's name was Lauren Bannon, and the song was Lean On by Major Lazer. And the thing was, the nights were long, longing for you to come home. I can't take that flip for me. There we go. We've got, damn it, the Glanconer is back. Shoot, I thought we got rid of him. Singer of Courage. This is all stuff that came up in the masculines read. And singer of the Chalice of Ace of Cups. Trust, patience, hope, miracles, love, and creativity. Bravery, self-discipline, moral strength. Transmutation of fear, bravery, self-discipline, moral strength, and break limitations, break limiting beliefs, patience, hope, miracles. But the Glanconer, we've got the sly, smooth talker, lies, flattery, illusion, delusion, lust, blindness, dig deeper, glamour at work. This one's tough. I mean, I can't tell who's who here except for two feminine energies up top with Luathas. So we're just going to put them together like this for now. Okay. a tough one. I think that if the masculine's on the bottom here, even though this Glanconer is still present, I think his power over him is waning. I think it's finally being chipped away at. He didn't come out reversed, but I mean, he's behind Courage and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like his energy is being drowned out by the masculine or the feminine finally coming into their own self-discipline and bravery. Break limiting beliefs, transmutation of fear, trust, patience, hope, miracles, creativity. Okay, so I'm calling the bottom for the feminine, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm in the feminine energy, in the divine feminine energy, in the dynamic, I'm relating to what this is saying. I have been in a place of deep fear and stagnation. And even though I don't have people around me whispering these terrible things to me, I do have my own self-doubts whispering them to myself. So, but now it's like coming into a place where I really don't have time to listen to those voices anymore. I don't have time to give energy to those doubts anymore. And I don't have the strength to keep feeding that stagnation, that deer in headlights feeling that I've had. So I'm going to call the bottom for the feminine, even though the Glanconer's here. And I'm going to maybe call the top for the masculine, because this doesn't feel like, this doesn't resonate with me as the feminine. So I'm going to give it to the other side. I'm going to assume this is masculine energy. So I feel like the masculine's feeling impatient for jumping. This is what the feminine was going through a couple months ago when the frog maiden came, and she had to jump and she had to jump, and the feminine just couldn't jump. But I feel like Lisa the Shadows is taking that leap, you know? So this could be both. Reward, maturity, take risk, tend your ground, sow wild seeds. So this... Okay, this could be either. So now I can see how I would resonate with the top two. That's one of the hard things with the twin flame dynamic, is that yes, we separate them masculine and feminine, but that's because the dynamic of this connection is that it is one soul split in two, masculine and feminine, divine masculine and divine feminine. I say that because even in karmic and soulmate situations, there's a masculine and a feminine. It can be the man or the woman, and gender has nothing to do with it. It's all energy. But in the divine, they're split. Where was I going with this? Oh, but in order to come together, they have to balance both within themselves in order to be balanced when they reunite. So the idea that the energies are not so distinct anymore makes me feel like they're both kind of entering into that place where they're, I won't say merging, even though that's what I heard. I heard merging their energies. Maybe for twins that are close to union, the energies come together before the people actually do. And maybe that's what we'll find out, if that's what's going on in the 5D when we lay out the connection in between. So I see one side trying to get brave and trust in miracles and trust that, see, this is the Ace of Cups, so even though this doesn't have overt love tones, the Ace of Cups is here, so this is like the gift of new emotion, new opportunity for love, and the need to be brave because something, someone, somewhere is being a grima worm tongue and whispering in the person's ear. Again, I hear, are you really thinking of doing this? Do you really think this is a good idea? You're just gonna drop everything? You're just gonna drop everything. You're gonna negate everything that we've done. You know? That's what I'm hearing. So this might be the masculine on the bottom, because that's what was going on with the masculine before. So maybe before, because Glanconer came, and then what was that other one that showed up? The Hobjob showed up, and then they were gone for a reading or two. Like, but now he's back. So maybe now that this masculine is getting ready to make these important changes, this whisperer has come back in their ear. You know, that's, I mean, I wouldn't say that's to be expected, but it's not entirely a surprise. Because maybe before, when the masculine was just thinking about these changes, they had the whisperer saying, really? Because remember, excuse me, remember Green Woman came up before with the Glanconer, but they were reversed. So like masculine was up here and feminine was on the bottom, with the Green Woman here and the Glanconer here. But it was whisperings like, dude, she is nothing like you. Where is she going to fit in? Where are you going to fit in her life? Where is she going to fit in our life? She's not anything like any of our friends. She's not anything like any of the family. She doesn't have any of the same interests. She's wild. Look at her. She's not like us. And that was showing up from him, whispering in the masculine's ear. Dude, you cannot be serious about this. She's nothing like you. Why would you risk everything for somebody who might not even fit into your life? And I think that for a split second, the masculine thought to himself, because I'm not trying to fit her anywhere into this life, it's going to be new. I'm making room. There was some other readers saying that, well, even with my previous reading, the one where he has the sword now and he's like cutting away the things that don't serve him anymore, this particular group of masculines, these ones might be saying, she might be completely different from what I usually have chosen, but I cannot deny this connection. I cannot lie about how I feel about this person, how this is deeper than I've ever known. And that's one of the things about these connections that throw people, is that we have deep connections with other people in our lives. But when you meet your twin, when you meet the soul that was split from you in the beginning, that is recognition on a completely unheard of level. And when that hits, it's an upheaval, because you just cannot understand how you can look at this person who you've never seen before, but all of a sudden everything about their countenance, about their aura, about their energy, everything about them, it like something just snaps and clicks, and it's like, that soul right there, that's my home. And when you've never experienced a connection on that level, it's extremely confusing, especially if it's with somebody who is completely different, you know. So if this is the feminine up top, I believe that she is at a point where she's ready to embrace the impulsiveness of this new cycle. Oh, that didn't come out right. It might feel impulsive to the people around her, that she's just grasping at, what the heck is she doing, you know? But she's got to go. We've got 2 8s here. We've got Lisa the Shadows, which is 44, which breaks down to an 8. And we've got Glanconer, which is 62, which breaks down to an 8. Let me think of the other cards. 8 of Pentacles is hard work. 8 of Cups is walking away. 8 of Wands is fast communication. 8 of Swords is stuck in your own head. I feel like it's almost like I heard double crossroads. I don't know why I heard that. Double crossroads. We're going to go into the middle and see what the connection has. Maybe there's more clues on this in there. So I don't know why I don't feel completely tapped into this yet. You know what? I didn't cut these. That's weird. I should have cut them. I'm not going to start over though. Cut these? Really? So late? Alright. Okay. You gotta do what you're told to do. Oh, that's a nice shuffle. Oh, alright. I get it now. Okay. Show us the connection, please. Okay. The book. Shape changer. This one's hard to read. Something is cloaked in the 5D. Okay, let's keep going. I don't like the look of that. Something's in the connection with them. The singer of connection. Karma, empathy, connection. Okay, someone's hiding. Someone's hiding. Someone's hiding in the connection. But I don't... Son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? Skin changer. Damn it. These two come out together and there's nothing, never anything good. Underneath we've got tail in the self. Awaken. Mental acuity. Okay. Enthusiasm for ideas. Intellect. I don't like this. I don't like this. But yet we've got two good cards. And then there's this shitty energy in the connection with them. What is going on? I can't hear anything either. This is odd. I don't like this. We've got 2 cards of a shape changer in the 5D, in the connection with them. Or that it is them. Because look at this. We've got the Pook, which is a shape-changing paradox. And then the energy of the connection. And then the Skin Changer, which is gossip and malice. And then the Guardian of the Gate, which is a level up. This is very, very confusing energy. I don't know how to read this. I don't know if this is for both of them or for him, because it feels like it's more for him because he's got the Glanconer in the 3D. And she doesn't. She's just being herself. Oh. Oh. Right speech, right thought, malice, gossip, curses, evil eye. Ooh, I got this right here. I don't know if you can see it. I got my little evil eye symbol there. And I've got earrings for it too. Because I've been feeling that for months. Thoughts can manifest, make them pure. This also has another little side note under here. Compassionate and anguished, he was made ugly by the ugly. This makes me feel like, okay, do you know the story of the fallen angels? Of course everyone knows the story of the fallen angels. The angels weren't ugly until they got here. They weren't ugly because they turned. They weren't ugly because they were evil. They were made ugly by this plane of existence, this world. This world and its negativity twisted them and made them into what we, or what modern Christianity can explain to us as demon-like. So many of the evil entities still have their wings, it's just their bat wings, while angels have like feathery wings. So the angels that didn't fall remained in their pure states, but the angels that did were made ugly by the ugly. And that's what this soul shrinker feels like. Also from for the fandom nerds like me, the orcs in Lord of the Rings, I can't remember if it was the orcs or the Uruk-hai, but they were elves at one time, and when Sauron came about in the first age, the elves that were on the earth wanted to flee. So they started making their way to the west so that they could go back to their elvish land. But along the way, some bands of elves either got lost or got hijacked. They were twisted by Sauron's forces. Oh, what's the other one? The higher one. Higher than Sauron. Damn it. It started with an M. Mordok? I can't remember. Morgoth? I think that was his name. He helped twist these elves into abominations. They became ugly by the ugly. And that's what this soul shrinker feels like. Why is it here in the 5D? Why is it in the connection? I wish I could hear. Well, by the very nature of the name, the shrinker, I feel like, yes, he's trying to shrink the souls in the connection, but I feel like it's more that he is shrinking. Because look at what he's in between here. He's in between the actual embodiment of their connection. Like, they are together in there. And he's caught between their connection and the guardian of the gates, which is passage to new ground, level up, new journey, no going back. Journey to significant change. So this is something that he cannot control. This might be lingering whispers, like whispering getting into the 5D, into the connection. I don't. Now I know the pook is hidden. Something cloaked. Shape changer. Paradox. But it also says relax. Easily distracted by shiny objects. That's me. Like, oh, what is that? Easily distracted. But look at how bright he's shining. This might be the feminine. Okay. The chakras are lit up. I mean, that crown chakra is just ablaze. From the root to the crown, the chakras are kablam. Can you see that? And like the head here, the crown chakra, is like an antenna, just beaming. It's like a signal. Like she's in the 5D. I feel like this is feminine. It just looks kind of feminine-ish to me around the face, and it's like she's a beacon. She's gotta stay hidden almost. She does look sad. I feel like maybe if this is the feminine, she's in the 5D searching for him. Because right near her, right next to her, is the connection itself. The power of the connection itself leading her. Yeah. Leading her. But what she's finding is this. This might be the doubts that the masculine is having, that in the 5D with him, and she's trying to point him towards the gate. This is a really tough reading, and I hope that this makes sense when I'm done with it, because I've never seen anything like this before. I almost feel like it's not even her. She sent a representative into the 5D to get him and pull him through that gate. Because in the 3D, the masculine has the Glanconer again talking in his ear. And I think this is gossip. See? Gossip and curses. And what was the Glanconer? It was magic being done. It was glamour being done on him. And maybe because he hadn't shown up in the last couple readings, that glamour was starting to be broken. And once the person who was doing it realized that it was being broken, they came in and started all over again. So now, even though masculine's in the 5D getting healing, he's still in his dreams hearing this bullshit. The gossip and the curses and the evil eye. The evil eye is so in Hispanic culture, when you tell someone, I love your sweater, you're traditionally supposed to also like touch them, like, oh, I love your sweater, because then that takes the bad intent off of it. But if you just go, oh, I love your sweater, it's like the mal ojo. It's something happens to it afterwards. I've seen it enough times to, even if somebody says that sounds like bullshit, I have seen it happen. I've seen it where somebody would say, oh, I love your sweater, and the person would go, oh, thanks, and then they would get up to leave and they'd snag it and it would rip. Or somebody saying something like, if it comes off envious, oh, nice purse, I saw that in such and such place, but I couldn't afford to get it. A person's like, oh, thank you, and then they get up and spill their coffee all in their purse. It's like, that's how I explain that evil eye, mal ojo. And I feel like the masculine hears that, and then when he's in the 5D getting this healing, that's still nagging him in his dreams. You know? Like, I'll give you an example. So, say that masculine is in a dream, and he sees the feminine, and they run towards each other, and hello, how are you? And then, like, they part, and somebody behind the masculine says, she was dressed really nice. She must have somebody else. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it that way. I just feel like these things are eating away at him, and now they're in the 5D with him. But I think that the feminine is also in the 5D with him. She's got to stay cloaked for some reason. She's in there to get him. Alright, let's put some other cards on this because this is still not making any sense to me. I might not even upload this because this just feels like a clusterfuck. It really does. I cannot connect. It's like something's blocking me. And this happened the last time the Glanconer was out, wasn't it? I had trouble connecting. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put him in timeout for a minute. Because I seriously cannot hear anything with him there. Alright. Let's try this. I just heard he's seen her true form. He doesn't recognize her. That's why it looks like she's cloaked. But he doesn't recognize her because she doesn't look like him there. It's the mirror effect. He's not clean yet. So he doesn't recognize her because she doesn't look like him. Wait, why? Because the ugly made him ugly. And she's pure. Or vice versa. I keep saying he, she because the cards, they look feminine and masculine to me. Oh. Don't look at me. I'm not clean yet. So she has to stay hidden. But she is in there with him. That's what it is. I'm ugly. I'm not ready yet. So he's still trying to be clean from healing, like purified. But because that Glanconer has poisoned him, he's still like that in the 5D, but he's still getting healing. The ugly made him ugly. When you feel ugly, when you feel shitty about something you've done, you feel like you shrink away from things that you love because you don't want to get that on them. Does that make sense? When you've done something you're ashamed of, you don't want to face the people that you love because their energy is pure. Their energy is not dirty. And you feel dirty for what you've been through. I feel like it's coming back to that whole protection energy again. He wants to keep her away from the ugly in his life. So the only way she can be near him in the 5D is if she hides in a different form. She's ready to jump in there. She's ready to jump in. She wants to come and fight. Well, not fight. See, even tail in here wants to jump. I often describe this as somebody jumping off of a diving board. When they jump up and then they do the pike thing and go pshoo like that. That's what it looks like. She's jumping into the waters. See what happened now that I put that Glanconer aside? Now I can hear. So this is the feminine in the 3D. The brave, confident green woman. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. She even doesn't give a shit that people think her pet is ugly. She's just, fuck you. I'm me. But if she were to go in there like that into the 5D to get him, while he's ashamed and still getting healing, he would turn away from her. So she has to go in quiet like. But look at her face. She looks freaking sad. You know, but her crown chakra's lit up like an antenna. She's like beep 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 beep, like searching for him in the connection. See, even this is lit up on the top like a beacon, calling for him. That came out the other reading too. They're being called to come back together. But look at him. He's not awake yet. He's not ready yet. Whatever glamour was put on him, I guarantee you, was put on by an amateur. And now that it's trying to be ripped out, it's coming out crooked, I heard. Crooked. Wrong. It's not coming out smoothly. It's taking more work because it's sloppy. So Divine Masculine, if there are any Divine Masculines listening that resonate with this, I heard be patient, because it's going to take extra time to clean this soul. Okay, let's keep going. Oof, put that Glanconer away. See, if you put the whisper, you kick out the green of worm tongue, then you can hear clearly. Wow, that's a difference. See, where the Glanconer was here with the masculine, also with him is courage and the Ace of Cups. But then he had that whisperer next to him. But he's like in the 3D, he's ready. He really wants this, but he's still... He's still getting healed on the 5D. I think maybe he's preparing the 3D stuff so that when he feels, when he gets the sign that he's ready in his heart to go, he'll go. And I think maybe he was getting 3D stuff ready, and that's why the Glanconer was there. What are you doing? What do you mean you're moving the bank account? Or what do you mean you're getting your own bank account? What do you mean, the plates are registered in your hometown now? What do you mean? What do you mean you're job searching? Stuff like that. So I feel like he's prepping the 3D to make a change, and as soon as his heart tells him he's ready, he'll make that jump. Okay. Ooh, we've got Nine of Cups. I don't know where to put this yet, so I'm just going to put it somewhere. Nine of Cups, the genie. Make a wish. Look at all these cups you could have. What's this? Nine of Pentacles. 2 nines in a row. So, coming towards a completion. What else? Ooh, what's this? 10 of Wands. Releasing a burden. Let's keep going. 9, 10, the Lovers. Bam. Beautiful energy. Is there a flipper? Yep. The Empress. Ooh, we've got heavy hitters out here for you, masculine. 4 of Swords, that's healing. Is this physical? I feel like this is physical healing. It's just taking a lot out of him, but it's swords, so it's mental healing. Mental healing, okay. Keep going. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This feels misplaced because I took the Glanconer out. But I'll keep it there for now. Alright, let's get in the middle here, please. Connection. 4 of Cups reversed. I'll have to think about that. Swords wrapped up in his head, in their head. Soul Shrinker, please. 4 of Pentacles, holding back, and the Guardian of the Gate, please. Crap. 7 of Wands. Defensiveness. Bottom of the deck, the Fool, ready to jump. Okay. So this is the Divine Feminine, right? New approaches. Okay. So I think this is part of the feminine doing the 3D work. She's finding new ways to try to make this 9 of Cups come true. This is the prep work. Like, once he gets out of this, or once I get out of this, like, they're in there together. I want there to be happiness, you know? 9 of Pentacles, this is the little Empress, so we've got the Empress proper, and then some people say that the 9 of Pentacles is the Empress on her day errands, shopping and getting lattes and stuff, you know, but, you know, this is her on her throne, her high throne, and this is her coming down off her throne to be in the world. On top of Lisa the Shadows, which is help for the hopeless, lost, and fallen. Okay, so this feels like, look, I'm going to get my ducks in a row because I heard, because he's going to need a place to land. You know, this really could... please keep in mind, if one side resonates for you, and I keep saying masculine, don't put any gender on it. It's energy. So there are, of course, many divine feminines who are working in the divine masculine energy, because when they come together, they have to be equal within themselves. Like, the person has to be in equal balance of both in order to balance out the other person. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. But either or, this could be the masculine working in feminine energy and the feminine working in masculine energy. Place your dynamic where it resonates for you. It could be that the feminine is in a bad way, and the masculine sees that happening and saying, okay, well, I gotta get my ducks in a row, because once she falls, she's gonna need a safe place to land. And vice versa, the feminine might be saying the same thing. So now we have green woman on the ten of wands on the green woman. All this is saying to me is that being her different ass self has, been burdensome at times, and she's setting it down. It's the moon up there. The moon, and we've got 2 stags watching. I wish I knew what stag medicine meant. If anybody knows what stag medicine is as a spirit guide or spirit animal, put that in the comments, please. So, in the Rider-Waite 10 of Wands, he doesn't have the sticks on his back. He's holding them in front of him, and he's carrying them. And in that card, it feels like he's bent over because he's setting that shit down. Not that he's picking it up. Not that he's bent over picking it up. To me, it feels like he's bent over putting it down. But this one is still carrying it. It doesn't look like he's in the posture to put them down. Even though he's almost kneeling with one knee, he's almost on his knees. And on top of this green woman energy of just maturity and risk-taking and stand your ground. Stand your ground and put the burden down. This is a tough one. So down here we have the Lovers, and it would have been on top of the Glanconer, which was could have been a nice energy. The Lovers is a choice. So maybe the masculine realizes that he's got to make a choice. And he wants to move towards the love, but that Glanconer keeps him trapped. That's why I have him here under the Purify spray. I can't say that for sure yet. But here we've got the Singer of Courage and the Empress. I love that. Transmutation of fear. This couldn't be nicer unless Temperance had fallen onto it, So the Empress is holding the symbol for Venus. You see the circle with the cross? That's the symbol of the planet Venus. She's the goddess of love and beauty. She rules Taurus and Libra. I forget why they share. So the Empress is the number 3, and it came out on the Singer of Courage, which is an 8, the infinity symbol, and together they make 11, which is a divine number. Courage and abundance. Birth? No, give me a different word. Oof. I can't think. Then we have the Ace of Cups, the Singer of the Chalice, Truth, Patience, Hope, and Miracles, with the Four of Swords. You remember a couple readings ago when this card came up? So the Three of Swords is the heartbreak card, and they're not in the person anymore. So looking at it from my point of view in the camera, it looks like these swords have been sucked up out of him, but now he's got to heal those wounds. But underneath him is the Ace of Swords, the sword of truth and clarity, which is what he's resting on. The Ace of Cups, that love. He's resting on the love that he knows is there, which is helping him have patience. I know she's there. I know she's there. Even if she's hidden, I feel her there. But he can't show that he feels her. So he's got to pretend to be blind to her. He's got to say that he's not accepting this. And he's got to say that he doesn't see her. Yeah, malice, gossip, and then the Four of Pentacles, the miser. But pentacles are tangible assets. I feel like somebody messed with his money. And that made him feel diminished, shrunk, unworthy. So now the few that he's got left, or whatever of himself that the soul shrinker didn't take, man, he is protecting. See, protecting, defending, keeping close, keeping guarded. Keeping safe. I heard keeping safe, like safe deposit. Because that's what a miser would do. Put it in a safe deposit box, right? He can't look. He cannot look at the connection. Damn. Okay. There, several times through this reading, I've been given the visual of the movie Poltergeist. I know, follow me here. Just stick with me, okay? I'm sorry. The movie Poltergeist. When she's pulled to the other side, and there's something in there with her. And it sees her because she is a frickin' antenna. She's a beacon. She calls them to her. But I feel like whatever is in there with them doesn't want him to see her. Even though he does, I think he feels like him knowing she's there puts her in danger. So he's got to close his eyes to her so that whatever's in there can't see her too. This is crazy, I know. Excuse my cough. I don't know what to make of this. All I can do is interpret what I see. And right now, it makes no sense. Now we've got the level up, the Guardian of the Gate, level up to a new journey, and the Seven of Wands. So this is, look, it's like a double portal. This is the gateway that he wants to go through. But look at him defending it against something. Some things. Like, ain't nobody getting through this doorway but me. Nobody's getting to her. I'm closing this. I'm standing in front of it. Back off. Right? So let's get some, the Tarot of the Divine. We're already over an hour. Even though I try to keep it short. I try. Dang it. We'll do this. I'll try to be quick. I can't believe we're over an hour already. I don't know where. It's like a time vortex when I do this. And I apologize that it runs so long. This was a hard one, though. This makes no sense to me. Like, I couldn't connect. I just came on because I couldn't sleep. Trying to clear my head. But yeah, I feel like masculine knows that she's there and knows why she's there and knows who she is, but there's something telling him to hide from her. I don't know. Let's keep going real quick so that we can end this. I might not even publish this. I have to go back and watch this. That's too many. Alright, Spirit. Haste and the Nine of Cups, please. Clarify Glanconer and the Nine of Cups. Clarify impulsiveness and the Fool twice. The Fool twice. Ready to leap. Ready to go forth. Ready. Please clarify Lease of the Shadows, Hope for the Hopeless with the Nine of Pentacles. Please clarify. Nine of Pentacles on Lease. That's too many. Nine of Pentacles on Lease of the Shadows, please. That's too many. Ace of Wands made a peak. Nine of Pentacles on the... These are a little bit thicker, so they're a little harder for me to shuffle. I'll take Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. We're getting doubles. They're mirroring each other. She is preparing. Remember I said she's saying, I want to get my ducks in a row so he's got a safe place to land, and she's defending the shit out of it too. Like this. No one's getting near him. No one's getting near him once we do this. That's amazing. Can we get 10 of Wands to the burden on the green woman, please? Clarify the burden on the green woman. 6 of Swords, moving to calmer waters. I think she feels... She might feel apprehension about moving to a different place because she feels like he won't be able to find her if she goes, you know? Okay, let's go down, please. Clarify the Lovers here that was on the Glanconer. Would have been on the Glanconer. Clarify the Lovers, please, for the masculine. Clarify the choice in the Lovers on the Glanconer, please, for the masculine. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, conflict. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. So if we had the Glanconer still here, he was the Grima Wormtongue whispering in his ear about this connection, this beautiful divine connection, and it was causing him grief. Conflict, fights. Well, I don't want to say like fights, but arguments. The 5 of Swords is the winning, but at what cost card. So in the... Oh, okay. But this one's different. Okay. So in the Rider-Waite, there's 3 people. 2 are defeated. And 1 person is the victor. And the 2 person that are defeated, each one of their swords is on the ground. And the victor is holding 3 swords. But if we look at it with the numbers, the victor actually is holding his own heartbreak with those 3 of swords. And the 2 of swords are laying on the ground, which is the card of I'm not making any decisions. Those are laying on the ground. So he's actually holding his own heartbreak. That's not a victory. You know? Now, in this card, this is an Egyptian myth, which I'm not familiar with. I believe this is Anubis. No. Anubis is the dog-headed one, right? This one's a bird. Thoth, maybe? He's holding 4 swords down and 1 up. So this 4 could be the 4 of swords here. And then the Ace of Swords. Which, didn't an ace come out? Oh, it's the Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I think the masculine is, he hears the connection even through the Glanconer's whispers, and it's just causing conflict. It really is, because he might be at a point where he's voicing his own truth. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't think he's outright saying, I love somebody else, but I think he's saying, I'm not happy here anymore. And the Glanconer is like, what? You're happy? Look at what we have. Look at this, what we have. You know? It could be, look what we have. We're the lovers. We're connected. We're it's you and me. But I think that he's starting to realize, no, this is false. Because remember, this particular lovers was on the Glanconer, the liar. And now maybe he's seeing that it was a lie. And so this is twofold. Again, the choice, the Gemini energy, 2-sided with the lovers, it's twofold. He's realizing that the Glanconer lied to him about their connection, but he's feeling the true connection with the divine feminine, and both those things are causing this conflict in him. Okay, let's keep going. Can we please get clarity on Empress and the Singer of Courage? Empress, be brave. The Empress on Courage. That's too many. Knight of Swords, made of peak. Empress. 5 of coins out in the cold. No. Damn. Courage, abundance, and then cutting him off. He put himself out. He's pulling away. It feels like this is saying that he's pulling away to shield her from whatever this is. Ugh, I hate that. You don't have to shield her. She is a warrior. Okay, please clarify 4 of Swords on the Ace of Cups. 4 of Swords on the Ace of Cups, please. Clarify 4 of Swords on the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'll take it. King of Cups. Not saying anything. The King of Cups feels to me like a mix between the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. And I know those are two feminine energies for a masculine, but I say that because, well, for one, for me the King of Cups is Pisces energy, and Pisces is a feminine sign. But also, the King of Cups loves deeply, deeply. And it's a gem, too. That love is beautiful. But he's quiet about it. You would never be able to tell the depth of this king's love because he doesn't talk about it. And I feel like he's not talking about it. Like with this Eight of Swords, he's, I just saw something move out of the corner of my eye, like go past. I feel like he's just being quiet. Look, he's resting and being quiet. And I think it's because he's in this energy. He's in the new love phase energy. Like that Ace of Cups, that brand new... Tingle, tingle. That brand new energy. He's resting. He's powering up, level up. Because even though he's quiet about it, look at the determination on that dragon's face, protecting that cup that he's about to offer. Like, no one is going to take this from me because this belongs to her. Ooh, I like that. I like that energy. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to put this Ace of Pentacles back over here by the Fool. Because this is like a new opportunity in material assets that someone's jumping towards. Oh, Tower underneath. We're going to ignore that. We're just going to ignore that for now. Didn't see that at all. Nope. Let's go into the connection, please. Please clarify the Four of Cups reversed on the Pook, which is a shape changer, paradox, something cloaked, an offer cloaked in the 5D. Please clarify. Four of Cups, please. Four of Cups reversed. Please clarify. Four of Cups reversed on the Pook. Oh my, that's way too many. Wait, I can't take that. I can't take all that. One, please. Clarify, please, the Four of Cups reversed on the Pook. Too many. I'm not getting anywhere with this. A Glanconer is strong as F. Okay. Four of Wands. Okay, I feel now Spirit telling me that this is not the feminine that needs to cloak herself in the 5D. This is the masculine hiding his true form in the 5D, pretending that he doesn't take this offer, but really preparing for this. But he's got to keep it quiet. He's got to make it look like something else. That's the shape changing, the paradox. Something is cloaked. He's working in secret to reverse what he once denied, because this is what he's trying to create, an opportunity for Four of Wands. Oh, that took forever to try to get some clarity here. Eight of Swords on the connection, please. Why is the connection bound? Spirit, the Devil, Capricorn energy, codependency, addiction, any kind of addiction. It could be addicted to being lazy. It could be a full-on drug addiction. It could be sex addiction. It could be, I feel more in this dynamic that this is a codependency issue. That if this is a karmic energy, that's the Glanconer that's whispering to him, they have intertwined, of course, I mean, they've been together how long? They have intertwined lives. But that means like money and emotions and everything. So I feel like there is, look it, bound in his head, and the Devil is bound, but binding to old beliefs. This is heavy, you know. This is him not being able to move through the connection because of something that's keeping him bound. Clarify Four of Pentacles on the Soul Shrinker, please. What's he keeping close? The Knight of Wands, that he wants to move. Goats. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now I'm getting tired. Now I'm getting drained. Like, it's kind of cute because I don't know if you can see in the picture, she looks, what's the word? I want to say swarthy. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but she looks dirty. Look at her. She's wild. She's riding a goat. You know? She's got marks all over her. And it's like on the Soul Shrinker, where it's ugly, made ugly by the ugly, and this is so, like, her skin is, I mean, it could just be freckles or something like that, but it looks like she was maybe burned, you know. She's got imperfect skin, and again, this is a feeling of, I'm ugly, don't look at me. I don't know, you know. Seven of Wands, please, on the guardian of the gate, the defending. Really? Four of Cups. Upright. Well, over here it was reversed. There's so much mirroring that I can't tell them apart. I can't. There's so much merging of energy and mirroring here that I cannot tell which one is which. I really can't. I think this whole thing is a bust. I don't think I'm going to publish this. So the Four of Cups is, I'm being discerning about my options card. And I'm drawing a blank. I'm really drawing a blank on this one. Let me think. So I feel like it goes along with this hidden energy. Like they know that Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups, they know that Ace of Cups is there. But it's like he or she is concentrating on what's in front of them. I feel at this point it's because they're afraid of drawing attention to it. And that was another thing I was getting from the poop. Don't draw attention. Do you know what I mean? So am I missing one? No. Did I not put something on the singer? Oh yeah, this was supposed to be here. Okay. Wait, then where did this come from? There. Okay. Ooh, no? Was it the other way? Shit, now I've got them all out of order. Okay, here we go. Okay, guardian of the gate. Being defensive about it and not looking at... Don't look directly at it. So I think in this energy, it feels like I don't want to draw attention to... Because look at the chalices. There's birds on these cups, right? But these are fake birds. They're part of the cup. They're just decoration. This bird is real. That bird is on that Ace of Cups singing to the seven heavens. You know? So I feel like this person, because he is protecting the gateway of the connection, is pretending for whoever is around him, causing this conflict, whoever is around him, he's pretending not to see that Ace of Cups, that fresh offer of love, is the real deal. And he's pretending, oh yeah, no, these are all real, and I'm gonna tend to these. I think he's just being... I heard conniving, but that was my own head. That wasn't spirit. He's being strategic about this. So we're gonna wrap this up. I'm so sorry. It's an hour and a half. Every time I try to streamline this, it gets longer. So we're gonna pull love quotes because I don't want to not end with that. We need to hear what they would actually say to each other. And to summarize what's going on here, what I feel is going on here, is feminine, or whoever you identify with, one of the twins is trying to move to calmer waters, lay down some burdens, and be true to themselves, because they're getting some 3D work in order, so that when the masculine is ready to jump towards that Nine of Cups, they'll have a stable place to fall. And not even that. I mean, not even just that. I mean, that could be part of it. But I think the divine feminine is just really wanting to work on her own stability, you know, on her own pentacles. All right. Also, see, now my forehead is starting to tingle. I think the masculine's still healing in the 5D, but I think he's almost done. The skin changer is always a scary card to come out, but I feel him diminished. I feel him not at full strength. I feel that the soul shrinker is shrinking, you know. The ugly is being purified away, but I think the masculine's 3D situation is still not safe for him to go blurting out about the divine feminine. Because in the other readings, we saw that whoever is in his circle is not supportive of this connection because she's so different. So I feel that some of the work that he... Hang on, please. It's trying to come through. Something is trying to say something, and I hear it very, very muffled, so I'm trying to tune in. Come forward and tell me about why he's hiding her. Judgment. I can't hear you. See? I'm being blocked. I have been feeling something moving around, even though the sage is burned. I've been feeling something moving around this reading the whole time. So let me just keep going. Before the love quotes, let me just finish the sum up. That's why this is taking so long. I don't think he sees that what she's doing. I don't think that he has paid attention to that, and I think that was for a reason. I don't think he's able to, because I feel like whatever is around him is keeping a close eye on him. And I think that he doesn't want to get that muck on her. That's all I can say. That's all I can think of. So let's get the love quotes. Where'd they go? This was just a wreck. Just terrible. And it's just, there's a blockage. I feel like earmuffs are on me, you know? Don't say anything. Oh, that didn't work. I feel like once this masculine finally gets fed up with it, it's gonna be like, he's gonna explode. He's going to be like Scarface in Half Baked when he pieces out from the burger joint. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. That's what I feel like. It's just going to get to that point because this whisperer is going to grate on him and try to eat away at him, and he's just going to finally get sick of it. This is just cutting. I'm not... Dang, these are all mixed up here. Good shuffle, please. And a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Aww. The hell song is this? This is that Ed Sheeran song. I forget which one it is. All I want is the taste that your lips allow. Give me love. Yeah, that's from the song Give Me Love. All I want is the taste that your lips allow. It says, Oh, what's on the back here? Touch your lips around. I'll be the one if you want me to. That's from a song too. I'll be the one if you want me to. Aww. This one says, this time apart has been torture. I hate being away from you. Please feel my love for you. And on the back is, I buried my love to give the world to you. This is from a song by, it's called Moondust. I'm building this house on, it's about somebody who's watching their lover from afar, and they have to bury their love so that it doesn't interfere with the other person's life. And this says, oh, why is the force connecting us, you and I? It's from Rise of Skywalker. Or, no, from Force Awakens. Force Awakens? Last Jedi? It could be Last Jedi. I don't know. It's from one of the latest 3. It's when they're first discovering their connection. That they can communicate in the 5D, in their force bond. And she's on the island where Luke is, and he's in his ship, and they connect, and he turns around and he looks at her and he's like, why is the force connecting us, you and I? It's before they understood. What's on the back here? I go back to your face in my mind when I'm alone. That feels like the masculine. I can't deny this connection anymore. I love you. And on the back it says, I walked away because I don't believe I deserve you. So this was a sad one. It was a confusing one. I might publish this just because, and then come back later and try to figure it out, you know? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll do that, and then I'll do a round 2 later today after I get some sleep. But this was, see, I still feel that whatever that is around me, feel like something doesn't want me to stay. It's like putting earmuffs on me. Maybe after I get some sleep. It's funny because I came on to do this because I couldn't sleep and I wanted to clear my head, and now I'm even more confused than ever. I'm sorry that this felt like such a cluster F. Totally. But what are you going to do? Some of them are a bust, you know? Some of them don't make sense right away. But like I said, I think after some sleep, I'll try to come back to this. So I hope this resonated with some people. I hope this was helpful. I hope it made sense, even though I don't think it did. But if it did resonate and you feel called to do so, if you'd like to drop a little bit on my Cash App, help a little witch who's starting over from her own tower, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, and I think we're going to end it there, and maybe I'll come back later, okay? Love you guys. Bye.